So you're thinking of making a move to North Tustin, beautiful Orange County, California. Well, in this video, we're going to go over the pros and cons of living, owning, playing in North Tustin. And be certain to check out our other videos. We have videos on Huntington Beach and Newport Coast and Crystal Cove. We have videos on Newport Beach. We have videos on Corona del Mar and Irvine. Luxury golf course, community Shady Canyon. We have a hidden canyon. We have a lot of videos. Let's get to it. Hi, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, owning a home in Irvine, California and surrounding communities, you've come to the right channel. Hi, my name's Bruce Clark. I've been a real estate agent for 17 years. And every day we get phone calls, emails, text messages from people just like you that are looking to make a move to the area and sometimes also sell. So whether you're looking to make a move the next 5 days, 50 days, or further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to the area and also sell a home. So as promised, here we are. Let's talk about pros and cons of North Tustin and beautiful Orange County, California. Number one, I think the biggest pro is location. That's also a con, I'll explain that. So biggest pro, you're in an unincorporated area, which means that you're not subject to the city restrictions. So you don't, Tustin or Irvine or any of those. That's good. So because a lot of times people want to do work to their home and they have to go through the county for permits. So you don't have a centralized city desk, a city planning, things like that. You see a lot of people buy single level homes, and there are a lot of single level homes up in North Tustin, a lot of them. And we've gone through some sprawling single level homes. You've also got some huge, just some monstrous homes up there. And we're going to go over more of that in just a moment. But to me, that's a very big pro. The con is that you don't have the centralized planning. So when it comes to streets, when it comes to maintenance, when it comes to their own police force, North Tustin has none of that because they're unincorporated. In fact, this is the largest unincorporated city, certainly in Orange County. So it's a pro and a con. The location, again, I think it's a big pro. The con is that once you get up in the hills, for example, if you're on Skyline or you're on Panorama and you're up the very top, at the top of the hills, it can take a while to come down the hills, and certainly, and they're narrow. So if you're up there and you have the need to very quickly come down, and let's say you need to go to Los Angeles or San Diego, it can be a pretty rough drive, and it can take you quite a while. So there's the pros and cons. Price-wise, there's some really good values in North Tustin. Homes are older. Let's talk about that for a second. Most of the homes are older. They do have some newer homes being built back there. Most of the homes are older. You can go back to the 50s. But the architecture, absolutely amazing. You have a full range of architecture. It was interesting because we see a lot of mid-century homes, and they were really all the rave, the rave for a while. So some really interesting architecture. You go up to home-wise. Recently, a home sold up there. It was about 15,000 square feet on, I think it was like 5 acres, had its own lake. So you're talking about just a complete range of homes and prices. You can buy something in the 900s. There are no condos up there. There's no duplexes, so there's no income properties like that. But you can go up to probably in the 10 million range. We just went through Vista del Cerro and just some stately homes. Schools are fantastic, some of the highest rated schools. This is not a walkable city, a walkable destination, so you can't, for the most part, you're not going to be able to step out of your home and start walking down to the store, certainly down to the corner market. It can be quite a drive, as my Yiddish friends, Jewish friends would say, quite a schlep from the top as you're going up towards Skyline, Panorama. Now, those streets have absolutely phenomenal. Some of them have all 180, easily 180 city light views as you're looking. You go towards Anaheim and you're looking into Irvine. Matter of fact, some of them you can even see the ocean. Now the ocean's quite a ways away, but absolutely beautiful, great location. Some of the homes were the homes that we went through on our vlog, and please check out our North Tustin vlog. One of the homes we went by backed up to Peters Canyon Regional Park. A lot of hiking, a lot of outdoor things. Some of the homes have tennis courts, big lots. A lot of homes have big lots. So with the lot size, you can add a pool, you can add an accessory dwelling unit. We see some that have 2, 3, properties, separate structures on it. So you'd have the main home, then you could have a casita, you could have an accessory dwelling unit. So it's kind of a casita in a sense. You could use a couple of those for income. Again, permits and all, and restrictions certainly apply. Most of the homes have no HOA. Some of the newer have some HOA. Haven't seen anything with Mello-Roos. If you're familiar with our other videos here in Orange County, Mello-Roos is an infrastructure bond. It's called Mello-Roos District. And so when they add schools, when they add new streets, when they add first responder stations, police, fire, someone has to pay for it, and those are the homeowners. So if North Tustin were to incorporate, then they could do it multiple ways. Assessments, Mello-Roos. That's not what we're seeing. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but that's one of the options. Weather, fantastic. You're talking average in the mid 70s. And you get a little higher, probably gets a little cooler in the evening, but you're talking the 40s. So 300 days of sunshine a year, absolutely fantastic. As far as, again, coming back to location, because that's going to determine how quickly, how slowly you can get to some of the cities. You're probably, again, if you're at the top in North Tustin, you can be 2 hours to San Diego, 2 hours to Los Angeles. You can be 45 minutes plus to John Wayne Airport. That all factors in. I have clients that are physicians, ER doctors. They simply can't live at the top. They just can't. They love North Tustin, lots going for it, but that's something that they need to take into consideration. As far as safety, gosh, if you're at the top, really, it's going to be tough for someone to get up there, commit a crime, and then get down the hill. It's really narrow. So low crime. You're next to one of the safest cities in America, which is Irvine. So the county services are provided by the sheriffs. So again, there's no city police. The homes, as you get towards certainly the north part of Cowan Heights, they're on septic systems, so they're not on sewers. Something else to consider. So make certain that if you're looking at a home, that if it's a requirement to be on a sewer system, then there's some areas that you certainly wouldn't want to buy. But overall, it's a fun place. Not a lot of parks. Let me come back. Let me touch on a couple more things. Not a lot of parks. Not a lot of big common areas. That's typically maintained by the HOA, so you don't have that. But you're not that far in the scheme of things from Tustin and Irvine. You've got shopping areas. We recorded our closing at Plaza Lafayette. You've got the Tustin Heights. You've got a lot of areas to shop. You're not that far in the scheme of things if you wanted to go to the Spectrum, which is Irvine, which is, multi-million-dollar square feet of shopping and dining and entertainment. You're really not that far in the scheme of things. But overall, if you're looking for a home that has privacy, if you're looking for a home that is more of a rural area, today we went by a house. They had a cow, a heifer, which is the one they get the meat, the brown cows. Then they had a white steer and they had sheep in this pen. So if you're looking for something like that, where you can come and you can have horses and you can have a pool and you can have homes that potentially you can expand, then North Tustin's a place for you. I really appreciate you joining us, and thank you. And if you have any questions, certainly reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you via phone or shoot me a text, send me an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to the area, Irvine and surrounding communities. And again, if you have any questions, let me know.